Good morning, everyone. First of all, I appreciate IEEE and DSA for giving me the opportunity to deliver my message to this conference. My office is in charge of planning Japanese government's intellectual property strategy and coordinating related policy actions to be implemented by each ministry or agency in accordance with the strategy. Last May, we launched new IP strategy focusing on how IP policy should respond to challenges caused by COVID-19 and the new normal. These challenges made it clear that how decisive the level of digitalization or digital transformation is for sustainability or competitiveness of national economy and society. We recognize how far behind we have been in this context again. To speed up its digital transformation, Japanese government started to plan to mobilize all necessary measures in specific policy domains. On the IP strategy, we have also focused on this goal and then have set up the several capital policy agendas contributing to accelerate the digitalization. Firstly, we refocused data as the most valuable intellectual property in this digital technology revolution era to ignite data economy and facilitate use, provision, sharing, and transaction of data. We have to overcome some impediments to share data for making more data shareable. More and more the data transaction became, more and more the value of data would multiply. To this end, we must develop more accountable data governance rules and standards for data format, data qualification, trustworthiness, and so on. Our IP strategy designates the mission to develop more sophisticated data governance rules for promoting data flow. Last November, Japanese government issued the initial version of the data strategy. This policy commitment announces that domain-oriented data sharing infrastructure as well as a cross-domain data sharing infrastructure are going to be established. To realize more sophisticated data sharing in these infrastructures, each infrastructure should be operated under the setting rules to ensure trustworthiness, data transaction, contract compliance, data quality, appropriate personal data handling, and interoperable data structure and format. Among these elements of rules, our office and National Strategy Office of ICT have jointly studied on data governance rules, especially considering how these rules can manage stakeholders' interests and concerns, master their various fear for sharing data, and reduce the lack of clarity and trust in contract. We also believe those rules must be harmonized internationally to realize cross-border free flow of data. As a country advocating the vision of data free flow with trust, Japanese government has a positive intention to lead the collaboration to realize the international framework for trust in data sharing. Therefore, data governance rule also should be a critical item for international standardization. In this topic, it is worth noting that we see the project on standardizing data trading system proceeded at IEEE P3800 working group. Dr. Mano, the president of Data Trading Alliance, proposed this project. I expect many Japanese players will join this project and would like to see further progress. Dr. Mano has also led the discussion on the rule for future data sharing infrastructures in the new civil tech driving body, Data Society Alliance, so-called Data X. He often shares profound insights on data governance rules with us. Secondly, we refocus our engagement on international standardization strategy and its actions. Under developing revolution on digital economy, data-driven society, or fourth industry revolution, all businesses components such as machines, devices, sensors, factories, services, and individuals can connect each other, and the value chain would be transformed in new modalities. The newcomer will provide new value and take dominant place in new industrial structure. Standardization strategy has significant impacts in those game changes. Now, every economy has suffered from economic downturn caused by COVID-19. To overcome this economic slump, many governments take economic recovery strategies highlighting digital and green new deals. Japanese government also take the same position. For adapting cutting-edge technology to solve social agendas, standardization strategy would be essential approach to speed up spread of new solutions. Last December, we established the Standardization Strategy Executive Task Force and the Joint Ministerial Council on Innovation Policy as headquarters of standardization policy in this government. In this task force, all of the Director Generals charged of standardization policy in related ministries participates. We designate critical domains for standardization activities. In each critical domain, we form special task teams, mobilizing responsible executives and expert directors across the related agencies. We have already started this kind of activities in the domains of smart city and already designated beyond 5G as the next critical domain. So far, we have invested our resources not only in de jure standardization activities, but we enhance our support for private standardization activities focusing on forum standards. Japanese government decided to launch the Standardization Strategy Service Platform, mobilizing various service functions such as architecture designing, technology intelligence, and testbed activities provided by selected governmental laboratories. We are going to designate more critical domains in the field of digitalization as cyber physical domains, green innovation, and other social agenda related to standardizations. In this agenda, it is also essential to promote international cooperation for smart outcome. We expect IEEE to proceed further in global standardization activities, especially in digital technology and solution as the leading forum. We always take our close attention to your progress. Thank you for attention.